Well, it's no secret. The real estate industry is in chaos. Over the last 3 years, as interest rates rose and then NAR class action lawsuits and settlements and just chaos in general, buyers and sellers freaking out, and all of that stuff is happening. The real estate industry is in chaos. In fact, over the last 3 years, the number of home sales in the United States has dropped by over 30%. And what I'm going to share with you in this video is the one thing that you must do if you want to succeed as a real estate agent in 2025 and beyond. No choice, you have to do it. Hey there, my name is Kevin Ray Ward, the founder of Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training. And I'm going to lay out for you this number one thing, and I'm going to talk about all the repercussions of it and exactly how you go about accomplishing this one thing that you must do to succeed in real estate. And I want to make sure that you stay until the very end of the video, where I'm going to lay out for you the number one thing that sellers must see from you in order to hire you. And it's not what you think. It's not your track record. It's not how long you've been doing real estate. There's one characteristic that they are looking for, that if you have it, you get a yes. If you don't have it, you'll get a no. So let's talk about first, what is the number one thing that every real estate agent must do if you want to succeed in 2025 and beyond as a real estate agent? And here's what it is. You must become a master of the game. That's it. You can't dabble around. You can't be an amateur. You can't just show up and hope and wing it and hope because you care about people and you like houses and all that kind of stuff. And because you have a real estate license and because of how long you've been doing it, you can't assume that that is going to help you succeed in the new market going forward. You must become a master. In fact, over a decade ago, when I founded Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training, it was founded on one basic principle, that you must become a master of getting yes without the BS. That's the key. Because see, here's the thing. To become a master of the game, there's one specific thing that you must master above all others, and that is you must specifically master attracting sellers, getting motivated sellers, and getting listings. That is the name of the game. But things have changed. Things have changed dramatically in some ways. How you go about lead generation, using technology, using AI, the tools, having a website, branding yourself, all the social media, video, all of this has changed dramatically over the last 10 years how real estate is done. Now, I want you to also be clear that some things never change at all. And so this has got to be reassuring to you. Some things are not going to change. Number one, there's going to be sellers who want to sell and they want to get the best results. Number two, there are buyers who want to buy and they want to get the best terms and price. That's never going to change. And what else is never going to change is they need professional representation to help them get those results, whether they're the buyer or the seller. That's not changed and it's not ever going to change. So when it comes to this idea of mastery, of like, what is it specifically that I have to master in order to become a winner in the real estate game, which means making lots of money, having a good life, and having the life that you actually dream of having. So here are some of the things that you have to master. All right, number one is you must master lead generation. And you've got to master lead generation in a world of buyers and sellers that is more skeptical today of agents than they have ever been before. Now, there's so many different strategies that you can use for lead generation, but whatever you do, you have to find one or more of those strategies that you can become a true master of in order to generate the leads that will turn into listings, that will turn into sales. Number two, you must master follow-up. You have to master lead follow-up. Okay, over 70% of all listing appointments are set after the first conversation. So when you talk to somebody the first time and they're a motivated seller, it still is going to be 70% of them that are not going to make a decision on that first phone call or that first conversation. So you must become a master of lead follow-up, of building the relationship, of building credibility and trust. Number three, you have to become a master of getting qualified appointments, getting a qualified listing appointment with a motivated seller who is actually ready to sell. Now, in the process of that, sometimes you're going to run into people who want to sell, but they can't sell right now or they're not ready to sell, and that's where it comes back into that lead follow-up game. Right? So this is why you can't pick one of these parts of the process that you want to master. You must become a master of all of them. And the problem is that a lot of real estate agents get into the game and they just dabble. They try different things, they try this, but they don't actually become what I call a pro. Okay? They still operate like an amateur. So this game now is a game for pros only. Amateurs are going to be out of this industry. In fact, it is speculated that in the next 24 months, up to 40% of the real estate agents in the industry today will quit in the next 24 months. Okay, so number 3 is you got to get the qualified appointments. Number 4, the fourth thing that you must master is leading people to the decision to hire you, actually getting them to say, yes, where do I sign? That's the fourth thing. Now, again, these are not new. These are things that have been around forever, but these are things that you can't go in and just hope. And because you're, like I said, because you care about people and you're a good person and you love houses, and even if you've been doing it for a long time, if you do not have mastery at how to lead people to a decision, how to overcome the objections, how to alleviate their concerns and their reluctance and their indecision, and how to get them to a decision, you're going to lose the game. And then number 5, fifth thing that you must master in the game of real estate is you must master delivering the best results for them every single time. To give them the best results, which means they want the best price, they want the most money possible, they want it done in the best amount of time, and they want it done with the least amount of hassle. Again, this is nothing new. But today, what's different is they want an experience. They want to get the highest quality service. They want the best experience, that you actually care about them and you know what to do, that you've got their back, and you will get them there. Okay, now there's a whole lot of other things you still have to master. There's other pieces of this that you've got to master, like leveraging AI, but not depending on AI. Don't think that AI is going to save you. Okay, it's not going to destroy you. It's not going to save you. It is a tool that you must master to use it to help you in your marketing, in your strategies, and all of that. You've got to understand the market and what's happening. You've got to master the market. What is actually happening in the market? What's coming? What areas of your market are actually the hot areas? What price points? What price ranges? What areas are actually moving and what areas are not moving? You've got to now, more than ever before, I'm going to say you have to create a compelling online presence and a brand. The day of the big brokerages and being able to depend on the name of the brokerage and their track record and their brand, that's gone. My friend, that is gone. Today, you have to be able to create your own compelling presence, your own compelling message, and a powerful brand. And with all of that, you have to have the competence and the confidence in the process with the powerful strategies and skills and systems to make it all work. Now, because of all that, and because of all the changes that are happening, I put together a new live training that I'm going to be doing, a live webinar called The Real Estate Agent Revolution and How to Win It. Because again, we are in the middle of a revolution in how the real estate game is played in 2025 and beyond. So I'm going to put the link here in the description. I want you to click on the link, register for the web class, for the free live training that I'm going to be doing. And there we're going to break down what all these specific strategies require in order to become a master. How do you do it? How do you learn that? What do you do? What are the scripts? What are the strategies? All of that and the skills to make all of that happening. Now, I also promise you that thank you for staying till the very end of the video, because I'm going to share with you the number one characteristics that sellers must see from you in order to hire you. And here it is. This is the number one characteristic. Again, it's not how long you've been in the market, not how long you've been selling. It's not your track record. It's not where you live. It's not any of that stuff. Here's what it is. It is certainty. More than anything else, your sellers must see in you that you have absolute certainty, that you got their back, you know what to do to help deliver for them the best results and the best experience and the best outcome. That's it, more than anything else. Now, how do you get certainty? By mastery. See, the mastery is what generates the certainty, the confidence that I know exactly what to do because I am a master of my craft. And that energy of certainty is what they're going to see when you walk into the door. Every conversation they have with you on the phone or on FaceTime or on Zoom, or when you meet them in person, face to face, what they've got to see from you is they've got to see like, I know what I am doing. If they look at you and go like, I don't feel the confidence. I don't feel the confidence. If they feel that, guess what? They're going to say, no, we're going to think about it. We got to talk to somebody else. We're not sure. We're not sure what we're going to do. We're undecided and all this kind of stuff. And what they're saying is we don't feel the certainty from you. But when you show up as a master and you've mastered this game, the entire process, when you become a master of it, you walk in with an energy of certainty and confidence and joy. Like, I love what I do and I'm the best at doing it. And I will be the best decision you will ever make. So make sure right now, if you like this course, give the video a thumbs up, but also click on the link in the description and register for the free live training where I'm going to break all this down for you in detail. It will be the best investment of an hour, hour and a half of your time that you will make this month. So make sure you click on the link below right now, register for the free live training, and I will see you there.